Inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Tatum. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Lots of poise under pressure. Tatum welcomes a challenge.
Young outside. Good D by Holiday.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
He hits the second from the line. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Now, here is Young. Yep, that one goes in there.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Outside, White. Back to Tatum. Hits the 3-point bomb. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Okongwu. Pass to Johnson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Holiday. White setting the big for Holiday. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Young outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Okongwu. And Tatum pulls it down.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now here's Porzingis over Young. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizashin. Mann's checked in for Daniel. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. A nice shot by LeVert.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Now here's Brown. 3-pointer, Horford. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Johnson sets the screen for LeVert. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's LeVert. From the arc. That one doesn't go. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top. They lead by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Clint Capella is out there with George Niang. Then there's Reza Shea. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's man in at the small forward.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Man passes to Capella over Horford. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his second basket.
And look at Capella getting aggressive inside, shooting past the coverage like it's not even there.
Outside, Horford. Here's Pritchard. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Zinkis, he's checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for Torrey Craig. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Niang with the ball. Tatum on him. Niang, that's good. Niang's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Tatum. Goes up on the high post. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Man. Still scoreless. Here's LeVert. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. And it's LeVert missing. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
To halt the run. Buffkin, no good. The Celtics have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. That's to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Celtics passing it around. Hauser misses. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Buffkin. Nothing on the board. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Pulls up on the wing. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from LeVert.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
Here's Tatum. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the floor for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Richard, so many things about Jrue Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
And here's Daniels. Johnson outside. Young outside. Over Holiday. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Young. Young's got his 2nd bucket.
And yes, sometimes Young can't be stopped. This is the kind of player he can be.
Brown outside. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. "90 seconds now into the second half. Holiday against Young. Floats one up. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston leading by 11. Over in the corner, Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. And both free throws good for Porzingis. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA 2nd team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Pritchard. From the stripe. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Celtics lead by 15. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Rizachet. Back to Young. They need this. Boston grabs the miss. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Young outside. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Ricochet. Buries the long-range jumper.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Ricochet can really do damage from the perimeter.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. And here's Brown outside. No good. The Hawks trail by 14. Young taking his time here. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Outside Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And he finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. And as we end the third. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then there's Larry Nance. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the one.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
It's LeVert on the wing. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Boston leading by 11. Now Tatum fires the three. There's Tatum's range on display.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Timeout.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He knows every possession is critical now. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he wants them to stay focused on teamwork out there. He said, let's keep communicating, keep talking. We've got to help each other out there. Coach thinks that team effort is what's needed here. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Okongwu with a screen on Brown. And that one's good. Ricochet.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Here's Ricochet. He's covered by Brown. It's Young on the wing. The three-pointer is right on target. And that's now 10 points for Trae Young.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
Tatum. What a jam! Tatum doing it with style.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
1:32 left to play here in the fourth. Didn't think that was going to go in. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
What a jam!
Have mercy.
Wow.
Showing off his pure athleticism, Brown with a memorable finish.
Young against Holiday. Young's shot is good.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Celtics.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And so Young nails them both. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right?
Nice finish.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And they pick up 2. And the Celtics with possession here. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Pritchard. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile one. Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks.
playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Knocks down the long J.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Nesmith passes to Halliburton. Siakam for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. 4-point game. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
And that one's good. Giddey
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Outside Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. Back to Giddey. No luck on that one. Halliburton with some nice D. Nembhard outside. Back to Siakam. Halliburton looking over the floor. Another miss by Halliburton.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, working the play to perfection. Siakam comes off the screen free to fire a shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Matherin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. Now here's Dosunmu. Jones, the pass to Smith. Down low. Here's White, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first one falls. Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Halliburton is checked in. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Jones feels it out. Outside Giddey. Clock at 6. Here he goes. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. McConnell from outside sends it home from three-point land.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
On the court for the Pacers, they've got T.J. McConnell. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Toppin in at center. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Bulls trail by 6. Giddy with it. He's got 10. Williams a screen on Mathurin. Here's Giddy. Williams from long range. The Pacers pull it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Toppin. Toppin a screen on Jones. McConnell against Jones. And there it is for him. McConnell's got 5.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Smith finds Giddy. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Dosunmu. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 11. Floats one up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Mathurin. Now here's Nembhard. Yet to see a basket. And there's the screen. Siakam for 3. Ball with the rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for the Bulls. They trail by 6. Pass to Dosunmu. Now here's Vucevic. Tight defense on him. Now Nembhard. Here's Turner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
The Bulls with another miss. Indiana's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Halliburton finishes strong.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They set the pick. The swim move for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 9.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
So we conclude the first half. The Pacers out. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Buzel is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Ball. And it's White in at the 2. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. And he comes up with a bucket.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Outside White. There's a screen. Fires from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Grant, how about Kobe White going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes?
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Ball outside. Picked by Vucevic. 4-3. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 6.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
90 seconds into the second half now. The 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Vucevic. Ball with it. Outside Giddey for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. 16 points for him.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. The shot by Buzel is no good. Indiana leading by 3. Pass to Nesmith. All alone. Again, Indiana.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Chicago's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Vucevic in the post. It's against Turner. Vucevic gets the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Giddey with a screen on Turner. Back to Giddey. And that one is hammered home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. Pass to Vucevic. With 2 seconds left. The shot won't fall. And so it's Indiana finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the games. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Walker. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Obi Toppin, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Dosunmu with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. And the basket by Dosunmu.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Williams, a screen on Mathurin from Pete Giddey. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana leading by 6. Here's Halliburton. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Halliburton's got 15 points in just the second half. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team, and coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. BA?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
And Siakam gets it to go.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Vucevic's shot is off. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Siakam outside. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter here. Great open look there. Halliburton's got 32 points in the game.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Inside. Here's Vucevic. And Turner with the block.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pacers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyrese Halliburton.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Here's Nembhard. From outside, off the mark. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side, Giddey. Pass the ball. Vucevic, a screen on Halliburton. There's ball with a three. Counted from distance. Here's Nembhard. And so it's Indiana winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So the New York starting five, we've got Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here is Daniels. The kick out to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Anunoby outside. And here's Brunson. Towns for three. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on a game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now, being assertive.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Here's Brunson, following the basket by Trae Young. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Towns a screen on Young. And that one's good. Brunson.
Brunson sizing up the defense and really good at operating in the pick and roll.
And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges inside. He's covered by Daniels. That one goes. Count it. And it's 8 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
Back to Young. There's the three. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Young's got 8 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Young drives in. Okongwu trying to break free, and the shot goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Anunoby. Brunson outside. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 13.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Pass to Young. Okongwu dishes to Young. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Brunson, and another three for New York.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Johnson with a screen on Brunson. And here's Young from the arc. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks lead by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And New York, looking at who they've got, Mikal Bridges out there with Achua. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then it's Robinson, and it's McBride in at the 2 spot. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Now here's Payne. LeVert defending. It's stolen by Capella. Now LeVert. Pass to Capella. They swipe it. Here's Bridges. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Cameron Payne. Buffkin no good. The Knicks leading by 7. Anunoby in the corner. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by the Hawks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
And here is Anunoby after Karis LeVert made the last 3-pointer. Here's Towns, and he makes that one. Towns has got his first basket.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Pass to Niang. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And New York with a change here, too. Brunson's checked in. Here's Rieseshay. Johnson sets the screen for Rieseshay. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. McBride passes to Achiuwa. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Young pass to Johnson. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play going to the line for 1.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Rieseshay with it. He's guarded by Anunoby. To the inside. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so we conclude the first half. Knicks out front, up 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The front court is Rizichet and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu into the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Daniels. And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
The Knicks leading by 8. Anunoby with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Pass to Rizichet. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Rizichet. Johnson's got 6.
And this kid, Rizichet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Hart the pass to Anunoby. Brunson outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hawks trail by 7, and the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. Achua, he's checked in for New York.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
Towns a screen on Young. 6 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Young. Takes the 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. 1:02 left in the 3rd quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Pass to LeVert. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. The Knicks leading by 5. It's Hart on the wing. Scoreless thus far. Off target with the open look. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Hawks passing it around. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Young. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Man, we see this from Trey often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Here's Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And a deep 3 from Young. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Achua is out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Payne, and it's McBride in at the 2-guard spot.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Krejci. Here's LeVert to take the lead. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here's Towns after Karis LeVert made the last 3-pointer. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Anunoby. And the Knicks lead by 1.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the basket by Atlanta. Unloads from 13. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Brunson's got 27.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
Here's Young. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Now, here's Bridges. That one drops for him.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Takes it inside. Pass to Rizichet. Okongwu with the screen on Anunoby. And that one's good. Rizichet.
Assertive play by Rizichet. Not only rookie is ready to shoulder the big moment.
Young against Brunson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Brunson's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Okongwu with the screen on Brunson. And Young kicks to Daniels. Shoots over Bridges. That one wide left.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
So it's Atlanta now. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. There's
53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Brunson. And And the Knicks miss again.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad. And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
And the Knicks with possession here. 4-point game. Here's Brunson. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Young. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Trifecta.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Bridges outside. Drains the three-pointer.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now we've got the intentional foul. That's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry.
Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. Now here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him. We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Three-pointer, Holiday. First shot won't go.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Back to Giddey. White, the pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. Boston pulls it in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend, and Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time, too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
And Allie, thanks.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Nails it from three.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
Outside Giddey. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Vucevic, a screen on Holiday. And Ball gets it to go.
I like watching Ball be assertive on offense, especially looking for a shot from the mid-range.
Outside White. Giddey against Brown. A minute 37 left in the first. Count that one. Brown's got 5 points.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
White, good.
Well, that's White shaking him off, creating room off the dribble.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. White against White. Pass to Horford. From downtown. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Back to Jones. Here's Buzelis. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. The three from Ball. He buries it from three. Ball's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Porzingis with a screen on Ball. And here's Brown for three. And it's Chicago with a board. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Vucevic. With 4 on the clock. Shakes him. That one doesn't drop.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the three. DeSumo with it. 6 on the shot clock. Williams with the screen. And the Basket by Dosunmu. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Stan, when Trey Jones is on the floor, you can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard that teammates love to play with because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with his own scoring, but he is a great facilitator.
Old school, traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of those anymore.
Now here's Jones. And yep, it's good.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. There's Tatum with the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Dosunmu outside. Shoots over Tatum. Dosunmu can't hit. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Craig. Fires for 3. The shot that time not on target. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Now here's Williams. With a 9-footer. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Giddey. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Ball in for Jones. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Craig. Derek White's checked in for Tatum. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there, willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Vucevic, a screen on Holiday. Ball passes to White. Williams from long range. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Pass to Holiday. White on the wing. Porzingis with a screen on White. And again, Boston with the triple.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Here's White. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Well, at first, White shows the burst, then the control off the drive.
Outside, Brown. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Vucevic. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
21. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We've got Buzelis. Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Holiday. Still without a bucket. Brown inside. Pounded by Ball. Brown, that's good.
Agile and athletic. Brown is able to just overcome that interior defense.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Now here's White. He has 7. Ball, a screen on White. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Celtics trail by 4. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Holiday from long range drains the triple. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Timeout. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Now here's Giddey. Ball looks over the floor. Back to Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Taking it strong. Tatum forcing his way to the line, playing aggressively.
It's his first trip to the line. Some changes for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Williams. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Giddey. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Now here's White. 7 points in the game. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. From behind the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Here's Pritchard, hounded by Ball. White against Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Holiday. Chicago leading by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Collins with a screen on Brown. To the inside. Here's Smith. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. They've got Luke Cornett, Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3. Pritchard, no good. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Jones. Smith with it. Back to Giddey. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
On the wing, Tatum. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. White. For DeSumo, and it's Ball in for Jones. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Ball. Outside Giddey. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. Boston trailing. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Tatum passes to Porzingis. And here's White. Tatum with a screen to take the lead. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples, momentum swinging wildly.
Holiday, a screen on Giddey. Here's Brown. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
They've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
There's a minute 40 left in the 4th quarter. Tatum. Chicago with a rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
White with the steal. Here's Tatum. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Celtics lead by 2.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Here's Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Boston.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And so here is Chicago. After the basket by Boston, the Bulls with another miss.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
From beyond the and then some.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. 29 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Giddey. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, you see, the ability to get the ball where it needs to go is what really stands out regarding Buzelis.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And it's in.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Pass to Vucevic from deep three-point land. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Nice looking shot. I mean, especially from that deep.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Three-pointer, Buzelis, and it's good. And that one brings them within 1.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And now they foul and stop the clock. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up with...
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the 5. Now here's Adebayo. Over Siakam. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Ware, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Now, Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. From deep, Adebayo. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Siakam, the bounce pass. Turner. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
I'll tell you, there's nights where it looks like Miles Turner is unguardable, capable of scoring in the paint, even with the defense draped all over him.
Now, here's Wiggins. Burks kicks to Adebayo. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Pacers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And great, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. Pass to Nembhard. Nesmith with the ball. Knocks it loose. Burks with the steal. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. The fast break chance. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
Siakam against Adebayo. 24 seconds left to play in the first.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Halliburton against Hero. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's Miami with another.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Robinson is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Larson in at the 2 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
McConnell against Hero. Here's Anderson. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers trail by 3. Left side, Mathurin. Halliburton for 3. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you.
Back to Hero. Pass to Love. Robinson with it. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the great Dwayne Wade in attendance here in Miami.
Yeah, a 3-time champion with the Heat helped bring them their first banner. In this town, that man is royalty.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Toppin, no one around him. And the Pacers another 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Hero, no good. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Halliburton finds Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And the Pacers another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And some changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Anderson. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Hero. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Neesmith comes in for Halliburton. Adebayo against Siakam. Lock at 6. Works for 3. The Pacers pull it in. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Sometimes Wiggins better off when he doesn't have to put the ball on the deck.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Burks dishes to Ware. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Heat.
Now in the game.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Wiggins. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, under duress of that shot clock, Wiggins fully aware.
Siakam outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Pacers up by 1. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And get ready for the fan fourth shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey. Wow, how about the ability to get that defender to bite on the pump fake? Turner's so effective at getting guys to commit.
All free throws good from Turner. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Here's Hero. He's got 15. Pass to Burks. Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. Trying to find Hero. He gets it to him. Count it. And that's 17 points for Tyler Hero.
And how about the shooting of Hero? Inside and well covered. Still able to knock it down.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. It's Nembhard on the wing. Burks covering. Clock at 6. Nembhard with it. He has yet to score, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Burks the pass to Hero. Over Halliburton. Hero can't get that one to fall. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Neesmith. And it goes down 2 points.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Burks the pass to Ware. Inside. Stolen away. Siakam outside. Burks pulls it in. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Down low, here's Adebayo. Kicks it out to Wiggins. They set the screen. Drops in the tray. Wiggins has got 8.
Well, nice decision on the pick and roll. Wiggins getting his own offense within the flow.
Pass to Turner. Now Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Hero. Back to Turner. Got a piece of it. And it's slammed in by Turner.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Wiggins finds Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Left side, Turner. Pass to Neesmith. Halliburton against Hero. Count the basket. He's got 16.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Hero. And that one drops for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Puts up a deep three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pacers lead by 2. Live from... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Anderson is out there with Robinson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. On the wing, Mathurin. That one falls.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
McConnell against Hero. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
The Pacers making a change here. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Burks. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Indiana leading. Pass to Turner. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Sinks the triple. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the IQ of Tyrese Halliburton in pick-and-roll action. Always understands how to get the defender to bite.
Here's Hero. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
On the wing, Turner. Back to Halliburton. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Halliburton's got 9 points here in the second half. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Pass to Neesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton drives in and finished off by Halliburton.
How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
Hero against Halliburton. Shots good by Hero.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Here's Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
The Heat trail by 6. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Burks can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Burks with the steal.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. I think Alec Burks has proven in big moments he's ready to deliver.
Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. They grabbed their own miss.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Heat. It's a one-point game.
And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thank you, David. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Hero.
Got it! Looking to get stops late. That kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Halliburton for three. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
BA, it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5 spot. Ball. The rebound by the Hawks. To the paint. Back to Young. Shoots over Ball. Young can't hit.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And it's Young again missing. Here are the Bulls with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Here's Young after the basket by Chicago. Pass to Daniels. Here's Risache. Johnson passes to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Here's Buzelis. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Ball outside. Back to Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. And here is Vucevic. Shoots over Okongwu. Vucevic gets the bucket.
And Vuce is an effective shooter, especially from that mid-range area.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Picked up by Okongwu. Johnson inside. Blocked. Outside White. Pass to Ball. The 3. Drills it from deep. Ball's got 5.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Now here's Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Here's Young. Hounded by Ball. A nice shot by Young.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. White, the pass to Giddey. The 3 is up. Okongwu with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Young. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Ball surveys the floor. Pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Vucevic with it. Guarded by Okongwu. And that's not gonna go. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Chicago ahead, up by 1. And the... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Karis LeVert is out there with Risache. Then it's Clint Capella, then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Niang in at the 4.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season. You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Giddy. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Williams passes to Giddy. Sumu outside. There's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Dosunmu's got 5.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Young looking around. Oh, Young with the power move.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Outside Jones. Back to Giddy. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of this one.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Chicago leading by 3. Now Ball, 5 points in the game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
Chicago making some changes. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Giddy. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. Okongwu, a screen on Ball.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Vucevic. Shot is up. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Jones has got his first basket. Hawks trail by 5. Here's Daniels. Throws it up high. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Ball outside. Here's Buzelis, covered by Johnson. Outside Jones. Picked by Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. And Jones, good for 3. Jones has got 5 points.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Fan Half-Court Shots.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Ball. And it's White in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department, and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Well, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. White, good.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 9. Here's the teardrop. And Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
Back to White, beyond the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Outside Young, the 3-ball. The 3-ball is good from Young.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh yeah, you're done.
Pass to Buzelis. There's a screen from deep. Buries it from 3. Buzelis has got 6.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
Here's Rizachet. Back to Young. A shot from the mid-range. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. White with a screen on Young. From deep, Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass on the layup. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vuce, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And Atlanta making a change here. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Johnson against Ball. Pass to Williams. Now White. Ball outside. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Hawks trail by 9. Johnson with it. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. LeVert goes against Giddey. The offensive rebound. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And Ball gets it to go.
Such an easy shot to miscalculate. Great confidence, though, out of Lonzo Ball.
LeVert goes against Giddey. Puts the move on. LeVert, that's good.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. here's White. Fires the three. Okongwu with the rebound. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. LeVert outside. Picked up by Okongwu. From the arc. The shot misses. And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Hawks. They've got Terrence Mann, George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Bufkin in at the point guard position.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Oh, ripped away. Niang with it. Guarded now by Williams. Niang, that's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Back to Dosunmu. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Hawks. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Bufkin. Capella with it. Open over Smith. Capella can't get it to go. Outside Giddey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Bulls lead by 7.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break, and they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Vucevic in the post. Okongwu on him. Vucevic's shot is off.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
To the left wing. Here's Young. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. On target from range.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. 8-point game. Oh, Young, so tough at his size.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Vucevic in the post. Guarded by Okongwu. Right wing. Vucevic finds Giddey. 3-pointer. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively. A key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Young. That shot missing. Good D by Ball. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. Giddey passes to Vucevic. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
A nice shot by Young. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Giddey passes to Ball. White on the wing. Pass to Buzelis. Tries it from 19. The shot no good. Johnson on the wing. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The line for the Bulls.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And Rizachet gets it to go.
For 3.
This one belongs to Chicago. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead.
So off the tip, it's Boston. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with it.
Buries it from three-point range.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut, they know they're going to get it.
And here's Boston. It's a three-point game. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here's Tatum for three. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo passes to Hero. Pass to Wiggins. To the middle. Tatum against Adebayo. Count that one.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. Celtics passing it around. Tatum no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now, Hero. Pass to Burks. Jacks up a three, and he's good on the three ball. Burks has got 6 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The three from Tatum. Hits it from three-point range.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now, here's Burks. He has 6. Adebayo against White. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Substitution on the court.
.119 left here in the opening quarter. Again, the miss by the Heat. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. Takes a step back. A nice shot by Brown.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
52 seconds left to play here in the first. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. It's good from about 19 feet.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Brown. They set the pick. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Here's Hauser, guarded by Robinson. Now here's Brown, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Hero from deep three-point territory. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
They've got Robinson. Hero out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And so he hits the technical free throw.
So much talk about being undrafted out of college. How about Duncan Robinson and how far he's taking his abilities?
Here's Highsmith. Pass to Hero. Here's Highsmith. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Not going to go that time. Boston trailing. And Brandon, the super team era is indeed coming to a close. The Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
And here are the Heat now, following the three-pointer by Boston.
And Robinson with a timely trade.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Pritchard. Horford with the screen on Hero. Pritchard passes to Horford over Anderson. And again, it's Boston converting.
Big Al wasting no time there. Nice looking shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Ware, still without a basket. Hero kicks to Robinson. Drills it from outside.
Love the timing as Robinson comes off footwork there to get the catch and get the shot up.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Robinson. And then for Boston, Jaylen Brown comes in for Luke Cornett. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware, headed by Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Ware passes to Adebayo. There's Hero with the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Here's Boston now. They trail by 1. Tatum kicks to Brown. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got 7.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
Holiday against Hero. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Heat lead by 1.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here is Holiday. Down low. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by White. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Adebayo with a screen on Holiday. Hero, no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
And here is Hero, following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Outside, Hero. Over Holiday. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He has 5. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Celtics. They lead by a bucket. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jason. Still a close.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And get ready for the half-court shot draw. They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the floor for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Now hero, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Pass to Wiggins. Shoots over Brown. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Heat lead by 2.
Well, Wiggins is a good mid-range shooter. When he's in a rhythm, faced up like that, he'll take it.
White, good. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Timeout. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Give them a round of applause.
Right side hero. A three-pointer, Wiggins. Porzingis with the rebound. Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Outside Holiday. And Tatum out top the key. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now it's a 3-point Celtic lead. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside, Porzingis. To the inside. 7-foot shot. Here's Tatum. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now here is Holiday. 7 points in the game. Porzingis is double. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Robinson's checked in for Miami. And a change for the Celtics. Pritchard, he's checked in for Derek White. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Busted. No good that time either. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Now here's Brown. 9 points in the game so far. There's the screen. Horford the pass to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Miami leading by 3. Pass to Robinson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Robinson's got 9.
And Robinson unfazed by the defense, even though he was contested.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here is Brown. Looking to end the run. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 12 points for him.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Heat. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Kyle Anderson, Hero out there with Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now Hero, after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. The 3, the shot misses. Boston's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13.
And he just lulls the defense to sleep at times with his handle before pulling up. You can't back off this guy. That's just inviting trouble.
Here's Hero. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Anderson passes to Larson. Anderson with the screen for Hero. No dice from the high post.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Burks kicks to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Inside, Burks. Up and in on the layup. Burks has got 5 points now in the quarter. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Brown the pass to Holiday. Back to Brown. Tatum with the screen on Wiggins.
It's to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that 3-point line.
Now Hero over Holiday, and Hero the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. And the Heat lead by 2.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Adebayo against Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Hands it from downtown.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
At the floater, and Hero with the layup.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Tatum against Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Hero kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Burks. Fires for 3. And Boston with the rebound. It's Brown on the wing. Fires the 3. Buries it from outside.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Holiday against Hero. Rebounded by Tatum. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Here's Hero. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Burks to stop the run. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Hero finds Burks. D. Badabayo nails the tray.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Pass to Hero from deep 3-point land. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire...
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For
This face-off, it's a center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5. Now here's Ball. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
It's clear Ball knows the game. He makes the right play call at the right time to open things up.
Three-pointer, Bridges. He drops it from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that one's good. Giddey.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Now here's White. Outside Giddey. Launches a three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Bridges. He has 6. Clock at 6. Chicago grabs the miss. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. White, the pass to Ball. Here's Buzelis. They set a pick. Here's the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Hart. Puts up a 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Launches it. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Chicago leading by 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Timeout. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. Both teams will make substitutions. Jones with the ball, now guarded by Achua. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jones. Achua with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Bridges. And he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 8.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
White looking it over. Four seconds left. Jones from outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Chicago ahead, leading. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Precious Achua. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Payne, the pass to Bridges. From outside the arc. Smith with the rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Jones finds Giddey. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Left side Jones. Anunoby against Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes. Giddey's got 10 points. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot. He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Outside Giddey. A deep three. And it's New York with a rebound. A minute 50 left in the first half of this game. McBride passes to Achua. Pass to Bridges, and there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Giddey. And it's White in for Dosunmu. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Bridges.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Pass to McBride. Outside Achua. Towns on a screen. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Knocks down the triple. Towns has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
There's a 3 for Towns, countering the 3 they just gave up.
Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Achua. Brunson takes it himself. Missed inside. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. White, the pass to Jones. Ball outside. Jones sets a screen to the right side. Here's Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And the Bulls lead by 4. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Bulls out. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Josh Giddey out there with Buzelis. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Anunoby for 3. Sinks the tray. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, making a smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Ball passes to White. Vucevic against Towns. Here's Buzelis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Josh Hart.
Yeah, the skill set the rookie Buzelis has is really impressive. A tall, slender forward who is very crafty and versatile to be so young. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
Anunoby on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Knicks.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Ball outside. To the wing on the left. Outside White. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Tenacious defender. Bridges covers so well.
The shot by Towns, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Giddey. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Ball's got 6.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Screen by Bridges. Here's Hart. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Achua's checked in for New York. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Giddey. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 12.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Hart. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Giddey with a screen on Hart. There's Ball with a 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
White for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. And a nice finish on the layup.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Outside Giddey. Pass to White. And here is Vucevic. Covered by Towns. Shot clock at 3. That one drops for him. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The third quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead. They lead by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got OG Anunoby, Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Towns in at the 4 slot. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Collins, he's checked in for Williams. Outside McBride. Here's Towns, and it's New York scoring again.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. Outside Hart, pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby, takes the three. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago leading by 5. Now here's White. And here's Ball. Vucevic with it, covered by Towns.
What I love about Vucevic is he's aggressive looking for his shot, which draws the defense's attention.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Yep, that one goes.
And the defense had the right idea, but Brunson is able to push through the contact.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Pass to Vucevic. Ooh, poked away. Now here's Brunson. To tie it up. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Outside Giddey. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. And some solid defense from Towns. For New York, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. To take the lead, here's Brunson. It's deflected.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
White, the pass to Giddey. Ball right side. Over Brunson. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by New York. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brunson outside. Oh, he buries it from outside.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Vucevic. It's off. And he buries it.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
For three, Bridges. Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Unreal. What a finish.